This is getting my hands wrapped for a Chuek fight. Chuek means fighting with the ropes rather than with gloves. And this was the only guy on the whole show who knew how to do it. And he did it really beautifully. So I was really lucky that he came and helped me. But you have tape on your hands underneath, and then you're wearing what's kind of like an underglove pre-made wrap. It's a little bit like an MMA glove, but much softer, not as much padding, and not as structured. And then over that you put the wraps. So he started the ropes up by my knuckles and just went down to my wrist. And when he got to my wrist, he started these figure 4 knots that you see him doing here. And so by lining those knots all down the outside of my forearm, it creates a structure and stability that's really nice. So it actually helps with checking kicks and things like that on your forearms. There is real structure to it. And then my arms are really tiny, so he had a lot of rope left, and he comes back up and just covers the tops of my hands. And he wanted to make sure I could still make a fist. And then he ends the rope right here and will just put tape over it to secure the whole thing, because you don't want the rope slipping off your fingers on the front. So I'm just tucking the rope into itself the way you do with like gauze wraps. And then he just put some plaster kind of all over the top part of my knuckles to secure that area and to give it a little bit more like surface flatness. And then he's going across my knuckles here in exactly the same way you do in Thailand when you're doing wraps, like tape for wraps. And then he just put some tape down farther up my forearm at the bottom of the ropes as well, to keep those secured down there, to just keep the whole thing together. And then I've seen different variations on Chuek just in terms of how it looks. I have no idea how they do it when they do the other ones, but this version is really beautiful. And again, it does offer that stability because of those figure 4 knots going all the way down the forearm.